Hello, you hoes. So, as you can hopefully tell from the title,
reading is what? Fundamental!
My boyfriend, ol' Ira, was born this week. In fact, it's tomorrow. And it's just like not, this is not the time. I honestly think this was like the worst week you could have had a birthday. And like everybody that has had to have a quarantine birthday, I'm really sorry. If you did not get to do the things that you wanted to do, I hope it was wonderful. Happy late birthday. Sorry I missed it. This is the thing though, is that Ira not only has a birthday in quarantine, but he also had a birthday the week that the air is literally hazardous outside. I can't leave my home. So, on top of it, he was trying really hard to get all of his work done because like they have stuff coming out this week that needs to happen time-wise. And that also didn't happen because our toilet decided to just overflow out of nowhere. This is the thing, is that like I'm having to publicly tell people like, oh, our toilet backed up. And I'm like, look, we were all just sitting here. It just started overflowing. None of us knew. Like, Ira had headphones in, I was doing God knows what, and it just started backing up, apparently so much that it went through literally 3 floors. 3 floors of our building. We spent an hour, I was only out there for an hour. Ira was probably out there for 90 minutes, if not more. We went through 5 rolls of paper towels. Like, and I don't buy cheap paper towels. I'm talking big, bouncy-licious paper towels. Rolls of it, trying to sop up, just to get the floor below us, not even our own floor. Just to get the floor below us in the hallway. The entire hallway is just soaked below our unit, and we were trying to like get it to a point where it didn't just like squeege every time you walked on it. So Ira was out there with a literal, just like my blow dryer, just my hair dryer, trying to dry it in the smoke. That's the thing, like our whole hallway is so smoky and disgusting, like you can visibly see it. And he's just out there with a blow dryer, trying to not have the building kill us. And it's just, it's like probably not even worth it, honestly, because we like finally they had someone come out, but it's just like, they sent us because they thought we were the owners. Because apparently we were helpful. They were like, oh, tenants had never been this helpful. We just assumed you owned it. People are terrible. So they sent us like the thing for the insurance, and it's like all this water damage on our floor, the floor below, the floor down below. Like literally they cut a whole hole in the wall just in our hallway. And I'm just like, how much water came out of this toilet? Moral of this story is not for me to complain about my life for 10 minutes. Ira's been having a difficult time. He's been dealing with all the same crap that I have, and it's his birthday tomorrow and he has to work, and I feel bad. Today he had to go into his office to get some stuff done, so despite it being the day before his birthday, we're gonna try and get everything prepared so that tomorrow, while he's here, he can have a good time. Yeah! Are you excited? You don't look like you care at all. So I got 3, I was trying to be fancy and I got like the fancier cream cheese, but they only had 2, so we got a commoner cream cheese as well. But tomorrow is Ira's actual birthday, and like I said, unfortunately he has to work in the morning, so I think what I'm gonna do is get like his cake prepared. I got some stuff to make him like a nice breakfast, and then the rest of my plan I can do like while he's gone is what I figured, because a cake I can hide and breakfast stuff I can hide. Simple men, they come in handy sometimes. All right, we got ourselves a little cheesecake. I'm just letting this cool. This, I mean, there's not that many cracks. There's just like one really little one over here and one over here. But the beautiful thing about this is it's going in between 2 layers, so it doesn't matter. The true test is, can I get it out of this pan without messing it up? I didn't have, like, usually I use like Baker's Joy, which will do wonders for making sure that stuff comes out clean. I ran out of that and they didn't have it at the store right by my house. So keep your fingers crossed, kids. Oh no. Oh no. I probably shouldn't touch that. Ooh, ooh. Ah, son of a bitch! Okay, so I kind of messed this part up, but it tastes delicious and it looks great on this side. So once it's cool, I'm gonna go ahead and slice it in half, and there's just gonna be a crumbly piece. And you know what? I don't care anymore. It's gonna taste good. That's what matters. I will icing glue this together. Okay, it's kind of ugly, but it tastes good.
It's beautiful.
How long have you been waiting for this?
Oh.
Ta-da!
Wow. That looks
That's
beautiful. That looks good.
2 layers of red velvet cake with a cheesecake in the middle.
And I'm 5 years old. I love it.
Okay, sorry I couldn't fit like 60 candles on here.
64 candles. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get that dog anyway.
So it's your birthday. Wow.
Ta-da. And we're back. It is officially Ira's birthday. My initial plan for his birthday, entire West Coast being on fire, was I was like, maybe I'll make him a cute picnic. I'll like make all his favorite things or get them or whatever, and then we'll go somewhere, and at least it's like, oh, we could all go somewhere nice. So because my options are limited, my plan was to do like an indoor picnic. So what we're going to do today is make a blanket fort. So what I am kind of thinking, ignore my mess, shh, it's been a rough couple days, is over here I already have this very cushiony rug that's all shag. It's very, it's a thick one. This is from West Elm. This is no tart, this is thick, people. I am no novice to a fort of any kind. I grew up on Vancouver Island, which is just like rainforest. And my dad in the woods behind our house used to like, that's most of my childhood is just like in forts. Like he literally used to go out into like the woods behind our house and like build us like tree forts, like not like in a tree, but just like find branches and crap. And I wish I had pictures here to show you because they were really cool. But we like literally had, I remember there was like one specific one that like, it was like really impressive. And that was like the fort that we went to as children. Again, blanket forts. In Michigan, we made a lot of igloos. Like I know how to make a home for myself. So typically if you're just working with items in your home, you might use, say, this banister I was thinking initially I might move the rug over there and then use this as like a wall so that I only needed to have things on like this side and the back. And those things would typically be things like chairs. And if you actually had like a real dining set, this would be easier, but we don't. Also, I have collected most of the pots around my house, but you have somehow made it. If you want to get really fancy, I know people will literally just buy, what are they called? Those like dowels, just like wooden dowels. But growing up, we always just use like brooms. Like if you kind of want to use that, or like a mop. Does the same thing. We recently had to do a photo shoot for work. And because of that, have all of these C-stands and tripods. I think we're gonna use some of these. But step one, we gotta clean this area up. I don't even know what's happening over here. Step two, we need to build ourselves a base. Next up, sheets. So, these kind of sheets can be your friend if you're creating a smaller tent. But I think I'm going for a full-fledged, we're tall people. We're like 6 feet and over people. What are you doing? So I'm going to be using the regular sheets. All right, we got a base. Next thing, I'm gonna add the back in here. And clothespins work, but if you don't have those in your house because you live in an apartment where it rains constantly, except for when you need it to, hair ties work also. All right, here's what we've got so far, kids. I'm gonna put this and like some pillows down over here, but I mean, this is pretty ample room. I'm trying to decide if I wanna make it bigger, because I thought like maybe we'd wanna lay this way. But now that I'm in here, live action, I'm like, actually, we have quite a bit of room. This way. Ooh, we got some headspace. Leave it as is. Maybe what I'll do is make a fancier, like, door entrance thing. Because I think I could angle that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, that's okay. Me neither. Ta-da! Look at this class we have going on here. So, now we successfully have walls. So next step is getting a ton of blankets and pillows and furs. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. So, when you come in here, we're making progress. We got pillows and blankets all readily available, even for our animals. I got a little stool in there to put stuff on. But now we need to add some festivities. So I'm going to get my Christmas lights from downstairs. They're really light, and I also recently purchased, which Ira made fun of me for, but he can get at me, some fake candles, which are perfect for a scenario such as this. And are you ready to be impressed? Look at that, hose. Look at me now. Oh, okay. Honestly, this is very cozy. I called 2 of my friends. Nobody answered me to FaceTime them to show off my blanket for it, but people are like working in the work day in the week at like Wednesday at 2 o'clock. I told Ira to warn me before he gets home. What I would like to do for Ira's birthday is I was going to like have the cake in here on the tray. So if you like steal my idea, this is not that original, it's a blanket for it, but if you're ever trying to throw anyone a birthday for the rest of the year and you feel like you're stuck inside, or just in general, it's a good stay at home, I feel like this is a cute idea, I don't know. Birthday is, I was gonna have like the cake in here and have like some of his favorite movies lined up. Like you could definitely do this with like your couch in front of a TV, but what I am thinking is because he already ate the cake, I think what I'm going to do is clean up our house. So he doesn't really care about this stuff as much as I do, but I know he likes, Ira's a pretty neat guy. Like, not like neat, but like neat. I think I'm gonna just like clean up our house. I think I'm also gonna make some lunch in case he gets home. For dinner tonight, we're just gonna order food, but I wanted to put like snacks out on my tray with like his cake and like some beer because he's into that, and like have some stuff in here ready. So it's like, you can just come in, get yourself a little snack, have a little rest, and hopefully it's a good birthday time. I mean, honestly, this might become my new office. Thor approves. Ira came home and ruined the surprise. I was gonna make you stand at the door and blindfold you. Would you like to see your birthday surprise?
Yeah, it's a fort. I love it.
You could have a picnic indoors.
I love the indoor picnic.
And you could watch a movie of your choosing.
Wow.
Or get whatever work done if you need to do that, or do whatever. Thor likes it.
Thor loves it.
Are you impressed with my building skills?
Very, very impressed.
And you could let that go, and then it would go down.
Ooh.
If you want the door closed. A little hair tie.
Well, if we have to kick Thor out, well, at least we know there's a door. Yeah. Think about that.
The cat came through. She literally walked in, immediately started purring, and then came over to me, and then went through all of the crevices that she could. We got some food on the way. I have all the sci-fi you could ever want.
Oh, wow.
We got,
Tell me which.
we got Netflixes, we got Hulu's, we got...
Damn, spared no expense.
Oh, but you know what? Coming back, I literally saw this and was like, I have a reason to live.
The Mandalorian.
I don't care about that.
Ugh.
You know what I do care about though? Pen 15.
Oh, it is?
Comes back on September 18th. It's like 2 days from now.
Oh, dope.
Those targeted ads really coming through one time.